Pollution, a word we hear often, but what does it truly mean? It's more than just a term, it's a critical issue that affects every aspect of our lives and the planet we call home. In essence, it's the contamination of our natural world. This contamination can come from various sources, each contributing to the degradation of our environment in unique ways. Whether it's the air we breathe, the water we depend on, or the land we live on, pollution disrupts the delicate balance of our planet. It affects the health of all living organisms, including humans, animals and plants. Imagine a crystal-clear stream transformed into a murky, polluted mess by industrial waste. This not only affects the water quality, but also the aquatic life that depends on it. Picture a bustling city shrouded in a thick haze of smog, the air heavy with harmful pollutants. This smog can cause respiratory issues and other health problems for the city's inhabitants. These are not just images, but stark realities of pollution's impact. Pollution takes many forms, each with its own set of challenges and consequences. Air pollution chokes our cities with exhaust fumes and industrial emissions. These pollutants can lead to serious health issues, including asthma, heart disease, and even cancer. Water pollution contaminates our rivers and oceans with plastic waste and chemical runoff. This not only harms marine life, but also affects the quality of water that we use for drinking and agriculture. Land pollution degrades our soil with toxic substances and piles of garbage. This can lead to loss of fertile land, making it difficult to grow crops and sustain life. Each type of pollution poses significant threats to ecosystems and human well-being. It's a global issue that requires immediate attention and action from all of us to ensure a healthier, cleaner future for generations to come. The scale of global pollution is staggering. Air pollution alone is responsible for an estimated 7 million premature deaths annually, according to the World Health Organization. India, home to over 1.3 billion people, faces significant environmental challenges. According to the World Air Quality Report 2023, 38 of the world's 50 most polluted cities are in India. Water pollution is another major concern in India and globally. The Ganges River, considered sacred by millions, is polluted with sewage, industrial waste and religious offerings. Globally, over 8 million tons of plastic end up in our oceans each year. Land pollution is equally alarming, with landfills overflowing and toxic waste contaminating our soil and groundwater. Pollution and climate change are inextricably linked, with each exacerbating the other. The burning of fossil fuels, a major contributor to air pollution, releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and warming the planet. This warming effect leads to a cascade of consequences, including rising sea levels, more frequent and intense heat waves, and changes in precipitation patterns. The impacts of climate change are already being felt around the world. Coastal communities are facing increased flooding and erosion as sea levels rise. Farmers are struggling to cope with droughts and unpredictable weather patterns. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes and wildfires are becoming more frequent and destructive. The health consequences of pollution and climate change are equally alarming. India, with its rapidly growing population and economy, is at the forefront of the battle against pollution and climate change. The country's urban areas are often shrouded in smog, and industrial zones contribute significantly to air quality issues. People in cities frequently wear masks to protect themselves from the harmful effects of pollution. The country faces a unique set of challenges, but also possesses the potential to become a global leader in environmental sustainability. From large-scale renewable energy projects to sustainable farming practices and eco-friendly community initiatives, India is making strides in various sectors. As one of the world's fastest-growing major economies, India's energy demands are soaring. The bustling cityscapes, high-rise buildings, and crowded urban areas all require vast amounts of energy to function efficiently. The country relies heavily on coal, a major contributor to air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. Coal power plants and mining operations are widespread, adding to the environmental burden. However, India is also making significant strides in renewable energy. Solar panels and wind turbines are being installed across the country, from rural areas to large solar farms. The country has set ambitious targets for solar and wind power, aiming to become a global leader in clean energy. Government officials are actively involved in promoting and overseeing these renewable energy projects. Initiatives like the National Clean Air Programme aim to reduce air pollution in major cities. Air quality monitoring stations have been set up and campaigns for clean air are gaining momentum. People are also participating in tree planting drives to improve urban air quality. India's cultural heritage emphasizes the interconnectedness of all living things. Traditional practices of nature worship and community gatherings in rural areas highlight the country's deep-rooted respect for the environment. People are increasingly engaging in sustainable practices, blending modern solutions with age-old wisdom. Section 5. The Global Recycling Imperative, Current Realities and Future Needs. Recycling, a simple act with profound implications for our planet's health. It is one of the most effective ways to combat environmental degradation and promote sustainability. By transforming waste into reusable materials, we conserve natural resources, reduce pollution, and create a more circular economy. This process not only saves energy but also reduces greenhouse gas emissions, contributing to the fight against climate change. However, the current state of global recycling paints a mixed picture. While some countries have made significant strides, others lag behind, struggling with inadequate infrastructure and public awareness. According to the World Bank, globally, only about 13.5% of municipal solid waste is recycled each year. This statistic highlights the urgent need for improvement and innovation in our recycling systems. The future of recycling hinges on a multi-pronged approach. We must embrace new technologies and methodologies to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of recycling processes. We need to invest in advanced recycling technologies that can handle a wider range of materials, including complex plastics and electronic waste. These innovations can revolutionize the way we manage waste. Governments and industries must work together to create policies and incentives that encourage recycling and reduce waste generation. Collaboration is key to building a sustainable future, where recycling is an integral part of our daily lives. Section 6. A moment of respite. Lessons from the COVID-19 lockdowns. The COVID-19 pandemic brought unprecedented disruptions to our lives. However, amidst the hardship and uncertainty, there was an unexpected silver lining, a brief but significant improvement in environmental conditions in many parts of the world. As lockdowns and travel restrictions were imposed, air pollution levels plummeted in cities worldwide. The iconic canals of Venice, usually teeming with tourists, ran clear, revealing fish and other aquatic life that had long been obscured by pollution. Wildlife sightings increased in urban areas as human activity declined. The lessons learned during the pandemic should serve as a catalyst for long-term change. Section 7. Everyday actions, extraordinary impact, a guide for responsible living. The fight against pollution and climate change might seem daunting, but it's a battle we can win together, one responsible choice at a time. Each individual has the power to make a difference, and even small actions can have a ripple effect. Here are some practical steps to reduce your environmental footprint: reduce, reuse, recycle. The 3 R's are the cornerstone of responsible waste management. Reduce your consumption of single-use plastics, reuse items whenever possible, and recycle diligently. Choose sustainable transportation. Opt for walking, cycling, or public transport whenever feasible. If you need a car, consider fuel-efficient or electric vehicles. Conserve energy at home. Section 8. Towards a sustainable tomorrow. Embracing collective action. The challenges of pollution and climate change require a collective response. Governments, businesses, communities, and individuals must work together to create a more sustainable future. Governments play a crucial role in setting environmental regulations, investing in renewable energy, and promoting sustainable practices. Businesses have a responsibility to reduce their environmental impact, adopt circular economy models, and innovate for sustainability. Communities can come together to implement local solutions such as community gardens, renewable energy projects, and waste reduction initiatives. Individuals hold immense power as consumers, voters, and advocates. Section 9. The Power of One, amplified inspiring stories of individual impact. Throughout history, individuals have been at the forefront of environmental movements, inspiring change and proving that one person can make a difference. From Rachel Carson's groundbreaking work on pesticides to Greta Thunberg's impassioned call for climate action, individuals have played a pivotal role in raising awareness and driving change. Across the globe, individuals are taking action in their own communities. Wangari Maathai, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate from Kenya, founded the Green Belt movement, which has planted millions of trees across Africa, combating deforestation and empowering women. In India, Afroz Shah, a lawyer, spearheaded a massive cleanup drive that removed tons of plastic waste from Mumbai's Vasudha beach. Section 10. A call to action, shaping a brighter future for generations to come. The challenges facing our planet are undeniable, but so is our ability to overcome them. The future is not something we simply inherit, it's something we create through our actions and choices. We have the knowledge, the technology, and the collective will to chart a more sustainable course. Let us remember that we are part of nature, not separate from it. Our well-being is intrinsically linked to the health of our planet. By protecting the environment, we are ultimately protecting ourselves and future generations.